Yes, let's go. So when I left you, I'd just left Hope and Lightning. They'd just got to the end of the Gapra Whitewood. I'm now back in control of Sazh and Vanille. We're in the Sunleth Waterscape. And yeah, as you can imagine, the enemies are going to start getting tougher. These things are, aside from being horrendously ugly, are just, they're pretty much immune to anything physical, so your best strategy is to switch to a Ravager roll to kill them, because physical attacks just do nothing to them. So this area is a pretty good area for, even though you've just got the creature comforts shop, this area is pretty good for farming organic materials, because everything here is like a non-mechanical sort of organic creature. So so it should be easy pickings for lots of organic material for your weapons and accessories.
Well, I guess this is better than homicidal scorpion robots and mountains of trash.
Oh, yeah. Not gonna go that way yet, 'cause I think there's
no daydreaming now.
Oh. Actually, I think maybe Sazh went the right way in the first place, because this looks to be the...
Now you're talking!
This looks to be the way I'm supposed to go, which I will get back to, but sometimes nice to go down the other path and see if there's treasure, because there inevitably always is, so let's go back that way. And see what prezzies are along there. Later on in this section, there's actually a really good area where you can respawn. You can easily respawn enemies to fight again, to farm for lots of extra components. But I'll probably talk about that in another broadcast. But in the meantime, I'm just going to plod on through this this section of the Sunleth Waterscape. Now, what could this be? 8 vials of mysterious fluid. Nice. Excuse me. So now just plod on through. Now, there's a section through this tree hole where the enemies are very tough. They're... I'll remember their name in a second. But the game reminds you that you can sneak past them because they're quite slow moving, so you can sneak past them and not fight them if you want, but if you do fight them, they do get some nice CP and some nice little items. So it's up to you if you want to fight them or not. I think they're called bunker beasts, but they're basically like armadillo-esque creatures that have got big huge shells on their back. They're another one you really need to stagger them before you can do any damage. because hitting them before they're staggered, they just don't take any damage at all. And just switch to dual pathway, spam the slimy bugger with fire.
Well, that wasn't scary at all.
No, you're right, it wasn't that scary. Oh yay, more treasure. It just passed this save point. Ooh, Belladonna Wand. Now that is a really nice weapon for Vanille. Because her best role is as a saboteur, the Belladonna Wand is has the
You're gonna regret this.
bonus of improved debuffing on your enemies. So if you're primarily using Vanille as a saboteur, that is a great weapon to use. So keep hold of that one.
Bye-bye.
But I'm not going to switch
Old
to
man
it
still got
just yet because the weapon she's got, the Pearlwing Staff, is better for magic, and she's primarily going to be a Ravager for this section. Okay, I thought it was past these trees where the bunker beasts were. But there's still another section to go. Not to worry. We can handle this. Slash and burn.
Follow my lead, Pops.
Oh, and yay, more treasure. Why was that not preempted? Oh well.
Follow my lead, Pops. Bubble man.
Yeah, for these, just keep switching back and forth between slash and burn and dual casting, so that you don't get the rapid drop of
Change is good, Pops.
the rapid drop in your stagger gauge. Murky ooze. And what's in this treasure chest? Oh, Procyon.
Great. Here's the bumper crop.
Oh, I'll check that out in a sec. But when it comes to weapons for Sazh, you want something with good magic, because he's primarily a very good magic caster, because he doesn't have great physical strength. And obviously his best role is as a synergist, which relies a lot on magic. So let's see what the Procyons... Oh, the stagger maintenance. So I think that does help if you're looking to quickly stagger your enemies. But that's for later on in the game, I think. Just stick with what we've got just now. Most of the enemies don't have to be too tactical, it's just spam them with attacks. And then occasionally just watch out for enemies that are immune to physical attacks, then just switch to the Ravager roles. Deal with them quickly.
No daydreaming now.
Atta girl.
Why is she not using her... Use her...
Now you're talking.
second level spells
The old man
to
still
wipe out a lot of them quicker. I don't know why the AI is not doing that. But sometimes just auto attack doesn't always work. Plus you'll find out a little... A doctor's code, that's useless now. Yeah, you find out quite later on in the game that
should be a dock on the other side of these trees.
what was I talking about? Yeah, you'll find out later on in the game when you get special attacks, they don't come up on
Hey, Sazh.
auto attack.
Tell me about yourself.
Huh?
Any family?
I have a little boy.
Oh, so you're married?
I was, yeah.
We gotta get you home. Your son needs you. Come on, we'll make it.
It's too late.
Is it the Lassie thing?
How'd you...
You might be a Lassie, but you're still a daddy.
You're right.
So, what's his name?
Are we ever going to find out his name? God, this firework display's still going on. Bloody hell.
Dodge.
Hey, Dad.
Making a wish, huh? What'd you wish for?
Well, you're never happy. You never smile. So here's what I wished. I wish that you'd cheer up and be like your old self again.
How about that?
Whoa.
Your wish came true.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, it's my turn to wish.
What for, Dad?
That's my little secret.
Sazh,
Huh?
you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Pops. You've really got to keep it together, okay? Now, let's go.
Now I got kids looking out for me. Some dad I am.
Yeah, this is the area with the bunker beasts. Oh, it's a scale beast, not a bunker beast. Bunker beasts are later on in the game. Or a scale beast. Be a difficult fight. Yeah. So that's just saying what I said earlier, that they're quite strong creatures, but the good thing, like that, sneak up on them, you can preempt them, and you can spam them with a lot of damage.
Change is good, Pops.
Oh,
Follow my lead, Pops.
inflicted it with D shell, so let's just spam it with lots of magic attacks. So if you can sneak up on it, just spam it with as much damage as you can, so that when it does that,
Take that.
there we go. And the other thing to watch out for this beast, when it does that, that is a very damaging attack. Doesn't matter that much because it was near the end of the battle, but if it does that, get your medic onto that right away. And there's another one I can just sneak up on. Switch to Saboteur Rope. And just... Ooh, poison's also quite a handy thing to put onto it. Because that'll slowly drip away its hit points. So that if it does that, it can still... It can still be... its HP can still be running down and makes the fight a good chunk easier. So when you're fighting them, just debuff and then spam with Ravager attacks. And be careful of that.
Change is good, Pops.
There we go. So if you just fight that unpreempted,
I'm
just
tougher than you thought, huh?
just do the Commando Ravager do the Commando Ravager paradigm, and then
I know someone.
do the Commando Ravager paradigm, and then switch to dual casting, and then switch to the Saboteur Ravager, and just basically spam it with as much magic as you can, and just careful that just keep an eye on the stagger gauge, make sure it's not depleting too quickly, and also make sure you keep an eye on your health because of the shocking breath attack, because if it attacks you with the shocking breath and you're quite low HP, that's pretty much game over. I'll do a couple more fights for these things. In fact, let's just not preempt this one so I can show you technique. If you are concerned about its damage, the damage it might do, feel free to switch to the Saboteur Synergist paradigm. Just put a couple of... Don't put Bravery on Vanille, she doesn't need it. But that is a good one. I'd say if Vanille ever gets into yellow hit points, just quickly switch to a healing paradigm. You just do not want her to be hit with the shocking breath attack when she's got a yellow hit points, because that will pretty much be game over.
Change is good, Pops.
Do a quick buff up of the hit points because I thought it was going to do shocking breath there, so we're good. The one downside when that thing has got its shell up, some of the Saboteur debuffs don't always work, so that's why first thing you do as soon as you've taken its shell off, which happens when you stagger. Oh, don't poison. This is already poisoned. Just switch to a Saboteur roll, and then
Lead, Pops.
just take it out with the Commando Ravager roll. There we go. Actually, not that difficult if you know what you're doing. So might as well take this on. I feel like I'm on a roll here, so yeah, sneaking up on it is always the best tactic.
Change is good, Pops.
so handy when you get that all 3 buffs on one go, then you can just spam it with magic attacks and take its HP down very quickly. Then of course it does that. In which case just keep switching between dual casting and slash and burn, just to keep the stagger. And
Follow my lead, Pops.
just give Sazh a quick heal up because handy, we didn't need to do that. Right. Okay, I'm just going to run down to this next section where there's a save point. And a few more enemies, and then we'll stop the broadcast. A Libra scope. I'm not a Libra, I'm a Leo, so that's no use to me. So just a few. I think there's a couple more rounds of these things, but that section I was just, that's the only place where there's bunker beasts in this first. I'm sorry, scale beasts. This is that bit is the only place where they are in this first section, but there is more of them in the second section, which is just past this point. Just take these buggers out. And when I get to the save point, I'll end this broadcast. And those things are pretty easy to beat, because we've got high enough magic to take them out in like 2 hits, so they aren't a huge threat. Oh, there's treasures up here. Be something nice. Scaled wings. Easy fight. Now let's just plod on.
Camera when you need one.
And there's another cutscene.
You look tired. Not enough sleep?
Tired of you running around giggling all the time.
Not surprising. Cute girl like me. It's hard to close your eyes, huh?
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit.
Being made of the sea, it's not easy. I mean, look. Even I'm kind of worried. But even if we don't know what'll happen, we have to keep our dreams alive. Have something to look forward to. You know?
Next stop is Nautilus, City of Dreams.
Yep.
He fell asleep.
What? Sazh? Huh?
Okay, I think this is a good point to end this broadcast, so thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you again for the next one pretty shortly after this one, so bye-bye.